Good afternoon, it's me. I am just getting, I'm just about to get ready for the evening. I'll be going out. Gotta get stuff ready and whatnot, so I could be ready for the evening. It's today March 2nd already. Oh my gosh. Um, let's see. Got my hair French braided. Tammy French braided it for me. Turn on my TV show. Don't know what to put on. Let's put on it on cable here. What the heck?
And I think there's gotta be a kill.
The bodies were positively identified as Raquel and Jay. The couple's dog, Chief, a 6-month-old Labrador mix, was also shot.
I poked my head around the corner, saw that the dog was up against the door. He was obviously in pain. He was growling. There were blood traces all over the door where he has smeared blood against that wall. I said, let's get everybody out, get animal control in here and get the dog out.
This particular case we'd rate is probably the most severely injured dog that we've ever seen from a gunshot, just by virtue of the face that it received such a full-on frontal bullet right to the front of the nose.
Unfortunately, despite undergoing emergency surgery, the dog died. An autopsy was performed. It revealed the dog had been shot twice, a non-fatal shot in the shoulder and a bullet through his muscle. The evidence told homicide investigators that the killer was searching for something.
Cabinets have been gone through, doors have been opened, the bed was tossed around. So clearly the perpetrators wanted to find something.
There was no finesse to this. It was a blitz-style attack. They're in, they shoot. Mr. Johnson was shot several times in the legs, which is indicative of someone trying to extract information before.
The coroner would later describe the murders as execution-style killings. The entire community was asking who would have killed this young couple who had no known enemies.
The Final Four returns to Indianapolis.
Metro Cities, Indiana.
Can you believe this? The road to the Final Four and cheer. Moments to talk about for a lifetime. The national championship on TBS.
You're expecting the usual sweet embrace when, reality hits. Milestones like this may start at age 9. Discussions with their doctor about HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too. For most, HPV clears on its own, but for others, it can cause certain cancers later in life. Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next. Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination.
Thinking of updating my kitchen?
Yeah. Yes. This year, we are finally updating our kitchen. Subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall?
For everyone who talks about doing that
And
thing,
over there,
but never does that thing,
sweet little breakfast nook.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving to make this happen. Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in person.
You can also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Look, if you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweat stains, so I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to this immediately. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. I got rid of so many problems by upgrading to this. No dry cleaning needed anymore. I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the collars stay stiff all day. Get 20% off today using code TV at collarsandco.com.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. What makes Blue Chew Gold the best? Gold supports blood flow and long-lasting performance.
last night
Gold goes
after I
further,
got out
supporting
of the
arousal at the
shower.
source, combining into a 4-in-1 tablet that dissolves
So,
on your
yeah,
tongue for faster onset. Try Blue Chew Gold.
Where's my page now? And today's
That's alarming.
today's
That's a lot of hours on your phone.
Today's
Parents that have older kids that are teenagers right now, there's really no blueprint for it.
I think my message would be that it is all about balance.
Everything is good in moderation. I mean, I would say you need to challenge yourself.
Just being a bit more conscious, connect with people.
Some of the best memories I have playing together, street hockey game going on in the neighborhood. Can't do that playing on a screen.
Like Granger, with a wide range of professional-grade products.
For
the one, working hard means others can play even harder. Call, click Granger.com, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. I like winning on the field, but it's even more fun winning on Deal Dash.
Lori won $2,000 Tiffany earrings for just $1, and Joseph won an iPad for just $6. There's millions of fast options. So try today at DealDash.com for $50 of free credit and your first win guaranteed.
My friends have been trying to set me up with Joe for a while. He's cute. I like you. Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag. I like him. How are you
It
doing?
is the second of
90 Day to Sigma is all new tonight at 8 on TLC.
oh yeah, there's mine. I'm gonna do Julie
The
first.
only clues to the murder of Jay Johnson and Raquel Rivera were a smeared footprint at the couple's front door and some 9mm shell casings. Blood spatter was on the walls, floor, and on the inside of the door. Police discovered that a 15-year-old boy living across the street in an apartment building had seen the shooting.
This person described them as Samoan males dressed in black, very large men, and one wearing a bandana.
The boy said the two men kicked open the front door, shot the dog, and then moved into the house. The witness could no longer see them, but he heard the firing. The boy said the men left minutes later and drove away in a red Camaro, driven by a third Samoan man. Police suspected the men were members of a local gang, Mad Pack.
There's a large Samoan community in Seattle, are law-abiding, hardworking people. But with every group, you've got a criminal element. And the Mad Pack made up a large portion of their criminal element.
Just 3 days earlier in Seattle's Chinatown, there had been a similar shooting. The victim, Johnny Pake, survived the attack.
That being a Samoan male sitting in a red car. A very large Samoan male.
Shell casings from the Chinatown shooting were compared to those taken from Jay and Raquel's apartment. They matched. Police now scoured the city looking for any Samoans driving a red Camaro. Amazingly, they didn't have to look far. On the afternoon following Jay and Raquel's murder, police noticed a red Camaro slowly driving past the murder scene.
Driving back to the crime scene and checking things out is not an uncommon thing for a suspect to do. It's the old return to the scene of the crime cliche. And it happens.
The driver of the red Camaro was Charles Nico, a known member of the Mad Pack gang. Although Nico denied any involvement in the shooting, the 15-year-old eyewitness identified him as the driver of the getaway vehicle. When threatened with the death penalty, Nico finally told police what happened. He said the motive was drugs. The Mad Pack gang members heard that Jay and Raquel had cocaine in their house, and they decided to steal it. But after breaking in, the couple said they had no cocaine, and then the men started shooting.
To speak to
Nico
me.
identified the shooters as 22-year-old Kenneth Lealuala Ali, whose street name was Sabo Claus, and 24-year-old George Tuilafano, whose street name was Scooby. Both were high-ranking members of the Mad Pack gang.
I already knew who they were because, you know, they ran around South Park. They were bullies. They were always beating everybody out.
Both men denied any involvement in the shooting and said they had alibis. A search of their apartment did not produce the 9mm murder weapon. The smeared footprint on the front door could not be matched to either suspect. And 8 red stains found on the right sleeve of Sabo Claw's jacket was sent for DNA testing, but it wasn't the victim's blood. In fact, investigators weren't sure what it was. With no forensic evidence to tie the suspects to the crime, Seattle police feared a conviction might be impossible.
Honey, your mouth and eyes are moving again. Yeah, let's go talk to your doctor. We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by Derek's mental health medications. Derek was prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended-release pill for adults. Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD movements, with some saying a response as early as 2 weeks, and he can stay on his mental health medications.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking reserpine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness.
If you see TD, ask about Austedo XR.
The Nissan Rogue takes head after head. Punished under immense pressure. And exposed to excessive wear. Nissan, #1.